Alrighty, so here's an update on these two phones right here. This is an update on the two phones that my dad found in the trash at his work. I'm not gonna say where, obviously for privacy reasons, but if you haven't watched the previous video, go ahead and do that first. But this is the Galaxy S20 FE 5G UW, which is sensible ultra wideband, has 6 gigs of RAM, has 120 gigs of internal storage, micro SD card support, which is the last. This is one of the last Samsung models or S series model that has SD cards, micro SD card support, which is pretty handy. And then no headphone jack, which is one of the first ones that don't have a headphone jack. It is unfortunately crap. FRP locked, which means you have to enter the PIN or use a Google account to completely reset it in order to completely set it up, after factory resetting it, because it did have a pin on there and I couldn't guess it. So it does have unlimited attempts in order to guess the code. So I'm gonna try. It's gonna take some time to do this, but I already did like 600 combinations from 0000 to 9,999. So and I already have a list from most commonly used passcodes to least commonly used passcodes from like a GitHub page. So I've already done that, and it's going to take some time for sure. I'm not going to do it all at once, obviously, but hopefully there'll be at least one. Hopefully before I reach the end, there'll be at least one passcode that'll work. So yeah, hopefully I won't completely waste my time on this, getting this to work. Yeah, this will be a nice phone if I can get this to work. A decently nice phone, I should say. It is approaching 6 years old. I'm using S10 Plus to record this at 7 years old, so yeah. And the better find of all is this iPhone 14, as you can see right here. This one was MDM locked, whatever I got it, meaning it was remote managed locked. It's my dad's work now. You may see that I got it unlocked. Now you might be thinking, how did I get it unlocked? Well, you gotta have a MacBook, and you gotta have this application called MDM Patcher Enhanced for newer iPhones, or MDM Patcher Universal for older iPhones. Now, you gotta have a MacBook, like I said. Then you gotta disable SIP, SIP, or whatever it is. And then, yeah, you gotta disable that, and then gotta wait for the MacBook to activate the iPhone some, just detect it, then click on the iPhone in Finder, and then click the application after you disable SIP, and then click whatever the button is to disable MDM, so bypass MDM. Now this doesn't completely remove it, it just bypasses it to let you set up the phone. This does not completely remove it, so if you factory reset it again, it will go back, but it's good enough just for me to use that at least, so yeah. See, here's the wallpaper of me with bus 422, my bus driver's bus right here. I'm gonna go and put my passcode real quick so I can show you around. This may be my new main phone. And unfortunately, there's no SD card support. It has 60 gigs of RAM, no SD card support. That's one downside of this phone compared to my S10 Plus I'm currently using. Is there's no SD card support, so that's going to kind of stink. But I can get by with it, I'm sure. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my passcode real quickly. All right, now that I put in my passcode, I can show you a look around the phone. You can see I have some applications here, as you can see. I guess I can load at a Safari page, as you can see, and you can load up Apple real quickly, see how fast it is. And it's very fast and say Sanders. Unfortunately, there's one downside of this camera. Let's see if I can pull it up here. The back camera does not work on the camera app. It's just a black screen. Now the front camera works just fine, but unfortunately the back camera does not. Gotta use a, let's see if I can close this app here. Gotta use a third-party app called VarLens in order to record videos or take pictures using the back camera, which is fine by me. Ain't gonna be the best solution, but it works without having to replace the camera. Spending money to replace the camera. It makes it meaningless for whatever reason. Whenever you do the lowest stuff. Which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Yeah, there's the update on the two phones to update you whenever I get the S20 FE unlocked, but FE 5G UW unlocked. But for now, I thought I'd update you on the iPhone 14. So, anyways, hope you enjoy. Comment, subscribe, share your thoughts down in the comments, and stay tuned for more content to come.